That's right, kids. Service airbag light. If you're familiar with these Chevys, they have a problem with the crash sensors in the front. I have not even checked the code. I just went ahead and bought one because I figured that's what it is. It just randomly came up. I did get a new code reader, and we're going to scan this and see which one it is, and then I can just replace it. Right now we're busy. I got brake lines to put on the C10, which I need to get done so it's movable, because I'm taking my truck right now to get my trailer so that tomorrow I can pick up a new project. That's right, kids. Another Copart project's coming. Not anything that I looked at. Totally different. We went a different route. Still rated really good gas mileage. I'm going to get my trailer because it's all-wheel drive, and I'm actually really excited for this one. Might possibly get one for myself and sell the Honda. I don't know, but you guys will see that in the next episode. And if you're already a Patreon subscriber, then you already know what it is, and you knew what it is before I even started recording this, because the cool kids get the information first. That's just the way it happens. But anyways, I got a code scanner that I need to do a review on. We'll do that when I get back. And I also got new headlights for the Honda. They're LEDs. If you didn't notice, I did find a set of LEDs that fit in the high beams of this. They're the ribbon style. They have, like, it looks like a ground strap on the back of them. There's like 4 of them that are ribbons, and you're supposed to spread them out or whatever. You can, now it's pretty tight in there, but I did manage to get them to fit, and I got the seal cap on over top of it, so that did work out. And these high beams are actually pretty bright now. Sorry, I had to put my seatbelt on before your mom got mad at me. The C10, lots of people telling me I should not have put the rubber gaskets under the intake manifold. It's gonna leak. They're gonna fly out of there like a rubber band, and it's gonna leak like it did before. Listen, if that happens, I'll replace them. We're gonna roll with it for right now. The ones that I put in, there are like little dowel holes in the galley there, and the rubber ones I put in, those have little rubber nubs on them that fit down inside there, so I don't see them coming out. But if they leak, fine, I'll take it back off and we'll just RTV it. So it is what it is, it's fine. But this new vehicle we're getting, like I said, it's all-wheel drive. I really like these things, and this is gonna be kind of like a feeler for myself after I get this one done, if I get another one. But I do really like them, and I think it would be a great vehicle for myself. I like the Honda, don't get me wrong, but there's certain things, and I'll talk about it in the next episode, why I like these a little bit better. But we got to get them brake lines on the C10, so that's what we're going to do in this episode. I don't know that we'll get the oil pan on, but we are going to get the brake lines on, and that way I can get the brakes bled, and then we'll be able to move the truck safely and not plow into anything, which is that's a good feature. I think every car should have that. Alright, so bear with me the next couple videos. I got some product reviews to do. I'm just going to infuse them with my videos. I got the new lights for the C10 from Auxbeam, but they only sent me 2. So I'm trying to get them to send me 2 more. Let me show you those anyways, because I'm kind of excited for them. I think they're going to be cool. Don't have turn signals built into them like the ones I have now. I got one of them here. As you can see, those are the ones I have in it now. This is what I'm thinking we're going to put in it. What do you guys think? I don't know. It does have like a running light strip in the center, but it's not a turn signal. But I do have 2 of these. I don't know what I want to do yet. If they get me 2 more of these, I'm probably going to throw these in. They look like they would be way brighter, but I don't know. Anyways, real quick, let me show you this scanner. So with all of these Chinese scanners, depending on how much you pay, it's basically how many reset functions or calibration functions and stuff you get With this, you get 8. So I'll show you the price point. I'll put it on the screen up here, what you're looking at getting into. This thing does have a built-in battery, so you can turn it on without being plugged in. Power button's on the top. Hold that in, and it's booting up, and I'll just let it play to show you how long it takes to boot up. Now, I've already updated the software and stuff on this. This is the Topdon RD Dialog 600S, and it's fairly nice. It's rugged. It is a touchscreen. It's like an Android-based scanner, and it does all of your common manufacturers with free updates. Right here, I'll show you. It does ABS, SRS, ECM, TCM. So your brakes, your airbags, your standard electronics, and your transmission, your engine, and your transmission. And then for software wise resets, it has oil, ETS, SAS, EMS. So I'm not familiar with all of these. Like, I'll be honest with you real quick, I don't know what the ETS is. Oil is your oil reset. SAS is your steering angle sensor. BMS your battery. DPF is your diesel particulate filter. Your brakes, your tire pressure sensors, and your ABS bleed features. So as you can see, it has your diagnostics, your IM readiness, OBD2 for just regular OBD2 codes and stuff like that, repair info, maintenance, updates. I've already updated most of the manufacturers. Anyways, I'm going to put some of these up on the screen for you to look at. I'm going to take this down to my truck right now, and we're going to figure out which airbag sensor went out. And I almost guarantee it's an airbag sensor, and I already bought it. They're not cheap. Most of them are like $100. I mean, I did not get a $100 one with my discount and everything. From my points for Advance Auto, I got it for like $60, but I think it was like 80 some. This little bugger right here. Apparently they crack, and it's normally right where the sticker is. You can feel a hump or something like that, and then they don't work anymore. So I'm just going to take this down to the truck. We're not putting it in right now, but we will be putting it in, and let's go check this thing out. And let me tell you, this snow's bullcrap, because I just shoveled off my trailer, and now I'm going to have to do it again. I also really like that the cord is on top. Some of these you get the cords on the bottom. I like how I can drape it over the steering wheel and then have it sitting right there. So you can see my airbag light's still on. So we're going to get a diagnosis, and this is probably going to do a full system. It has auto search. You can see my truck's charging, shows your battery power there. Battery power that's in this is 100%. Wi-Fi, which I'm not connected to right now. Let's do auto search. It did in fact find my truck. Now it's loading. I can do a full system scan. Let's do that. Let's do a health report. All right, I got 2. Yeah. Let's see what the brake control module, what we got there. Read fault code. I didn't realize I had a brake fault. Low voltage. Oh. That's why. My battery was low on this, so. Yes, I'll clear that. Okay. Front right impact sensor, erratic. Okay, so front right, it's up there. So whenever I get the chance, I will be doing it, but I know which one it is now. I'll clear it, but I guarantee you it'll probably come right back. So let's see. It's already there. If you want to get this code scanner, there will be a link down in the description. Hopefully they provide me with a discount code. If they do, it'll be down there. And if you're in the market for a code scanner, this one's pretty good. It has some decent resets. I have ones that have a lot more reset features, but they're a lot more money. So if you're trying to stay on a budget, this one's pretty decent. I need to get these brakes on so I can move it so the new project is not parked underneath it with a puddle of stuff on it. So let's go. All right, so first off, PB Blaster's your friend. I just went around and doused all these lines. There's a proportioning valve down here. And as you can see, what you do when you put new lines in is you just leave the old lines hang there and don't attach them, you know, just leave them in there. That's I guess that's how you do it professionally. But as you can see, here's all of our lines. It looks like all of them. Let me get these two out right here. These are going to be the easiest ones to do. And how much fluid did I lose here? Somehow still have a good amount of fluid in here. So I'm going to, and it looks nice too. It looks really good. So I have a pneumatic brake bleeder. I'm just going to bring this up here and suck this fluid out of here, this mud fluid that we have up here. Actually, it's not as bad as I thought it was going to be, but whatever. We're going to get that out of there. That looks fairly new, the cap and stuff. Reservoir, master cylinder. Actually, doesn't look too... I would say it's already been replaced at one point in time. Let me make sure I got the right kit. And I said this was for a long bed. Short bed, long bed. Yes, master cylinder. All right. So obviously the ones you can pick out right off the bat are the curlicue ones right here. Yeah, right, meow. So let's get one of these out and one of these out. And see how these fit up. So right off the bat, they are going to have to be bent. That is no issue, but they look like they're plenty long enough and will be fine for this job. So once I get the fluid out, these ones are going to be really easy to replace. So I'm going to go ahead and do those. I'm eventually going to do them all if I don't get them all done in this video, but we are going to be doing every one of them since I have the kit. And this is something I don't want somebody else to run into. So yes, do it right. Not gonna lie, doing brake lines is a messy job. Get yourself a good pair of cutters. Some of these, like the ones with the 3/8 fittings on them, none of them wanted to turn loose, and you're gonna, with an open box end wrench, or with an open end wrench, you're gonna strip these things off pretty easily. If they're not coming loose, just take a pair of cutters, cut the line, and then put the box end of your wrench down over it and loosen them that way. On this bigger fitting, the box end of the wrench wasn't even working. I had to get a socket out and put on that and run that out. So the only one I didn't get on yet on the proportioning valve is the one that runs back the truck for the rear brakes. So that's what I'm working on now. We can probably cut it out in sections. I'm assuming it's one of these huge lines here. There's 3 big lines right here. And then we have 2 smaller lines. They're probably going to be the ones on the back axle. But I need to get this thing up in the air now so we can see where these lines go back through the frame rail here. All right, so there's my cutoff line. And it runs back, and then there's that also that vent. Oh, that's the vent line. The brake line's the bottom one. Top one was that vent. So I can't really see where it goes from there. It comes through here. I don't know which ones are which because they left old lines in here. See? Like, nice. Where we broke at was right up here above the muffler, which is going to be really fun to get to. I'm actually got, yeah, you can see how rusted and rotted that is. Best thing to do is come through and hit all these clamp bolts and get as many of them loose as we can. Yes, here are the two back ones, and they are getting kind of rusty, so I don't feel bad replacing them, which I need to get some PB Blaster on all of these because they are pretty dang rusty. All of these are going to come loose. Now just let them soak. Now as you can see, I went ahead and cut out the remaining, what was left of the old stuff. There's still some clamps on there. That's a piece of a clamp rusted out. There was unions in here, which there is going to be one union. As you can see, this is two-piece front to rear. So I'm going to have to take one of these off, but there was two of them in here, and it shouldn't have been like that. So this kit came with 3 long lines. So that one's for a short bed. This is the back line for the short bed. So they give you 1 extra line. The rest of these, it's all interchangeable. You have to bend some of the loops out of the line. As you can see how they are now, I have them pretty much the way they're supposed to be. So this is going to be pretty quick and easy. One hard part of this that I'm not doing, there's a clamp underneath the motor mount, and as you can see right there, there is a maybe you can't, it's too dark, but there's one of those self tappers that hold the clamps in. So there's one in there. I just cut the lines really short in there. The lines that were running here, the good one that was in, it wasn't clamped in anyways. It was just ran through there. I got rid of all the old line that was just hanging here doing nothing. So we're set up. I'm not doing it today, but it's going to be in this video. We're going to be finishing up this brake job. Then we're going to bleed the brakes. We're going to see how that works out. I'd like to get the oil pan gasket too. Hopefully we can get that done in this video. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens. It is a couple days later. Ashley's in Texas right now, so the boys are going to play. By boys, it's just me and Stewie and Stella, whatever. The Auxbeam sent the whole set of lights in, so we might try that on this episode here. At least half of it. I lit them up. They're pretty dang bright. And I got some small stuff. New headlight adjusters, because the old ones were kind of ragged, so I got those for on this. Some of these parts here for the new project that's sitting outside now. Got a new coolant reservoir. I got this on Amazon for like 35 bucks. Pretty freaking nice. I got to seal up these fittings and stuff on there with some pipe tape, but yeah, it's got a little mount on there.
Very nice.
Anyways, I got to finish this brake job. I got a couple hours right now, and we're gonna do that. I do want to fit those headlights though. I'll do that later. Get these brake lines on, then we can get my bleeder out here, and I don't think we're gonna get to the oil panel in this episode, so let's get to it. Oh yeah, if you want to take a guess on what the next vehicle project is that's sitting outside, that's the battery for it. Go ahead, take a guess. And if you're curious, when I remember, I'm going to tell you the episode before what I paid for the project in the next video. I paid $2,968 for this after fees and everything. So there you go. Take your guesses. Drop them down below. Drop them down below. Curious to see what you guys think. What do you think? What's the next project? I'd like to interview you. All right. I'll give you one more hint of the next project. Here, these are parts for on it. That's all you get. Alright, so we are down to what look like the two worst lines on here, besides the one that blew out. These rear lines, they typically are the ones that rust out and break. They're pretty grimy on this one. They look pretty bad. I have the new ones. We're going to be putting them on. For anybody worried about this coupler in here, apparently that's factory, because there's actually two in this line that was on here. There's one right there, and then I took one out that was up further up in the line. I actually cut that line. It was right there. So that's one of the original ones, because this kit didn't come with another coupler unless I'm just misplaced it. So I went ahead and threw one of the original ones in there because this is how it has to be. I'm going to continue on here, get these back lines done, and then we'll try out those new headlights, at least on half of this, and we'll see what the difference is between the eBay ones. I can't remember if I got them on eBay. I think I got them on Amazon, actually. So these new ones do not have turn signals built in, but we'll see how this turns out. Still tightening up these lines here. My dad's on his way up. Guess he just wants to hang out. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this job up, and then I'll get back to you whenever I start the bleeding, and then we'll try those headlights in. Made a lot of headway while my dad was here. Brakes are bled. Where's my cap? I'm gonna put this cap back on here. I think I have a manifold gasket blown out on the exhaust right there. I tightened it up. The tick kind of went down a little bit, still ticking. But yeah, we're all done there. And I got the headlights in, and I honestly don't think I like them. So as you can see, I still have the original ones in over here, and then I wired in these ones over here. Now, I do think they look kind of cool and all, but wait until you see the lighting output, and then I'll tell you why I don't really like them. So are they bright? Yes. Now they look cool. Yes, they are bright. That's the low beams. But here's where the issue is. This is the low beams. So those are the ones I bought. And then this is the beam off of this one. Where's the cutoff line? Like, when you adjust that, where are you adjusting to? It's... You know what I mean? Like, that one is clear as can be. This one is not so much. So, I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. And if you do like these lights, there'll be a link in the description. But, it's just... Let me do high beams real quick. So, I think they are brighter. Way brighter. As you can see, this one's providing a wider beam because of the low beams. And it's more crisp, where that one's not. And I don't know if I just need to back away more, or oh my God, they're blinding. They're blinding. You can see it is very, very bright, but it's like a straight. I don't know. You guys tell me. I don't know which ones to go with right now. Tell me in the comments. Do you want to see the Auxbeam lights on this all around, or do you want to see these Amazon lights on it all around the way I had it? with the built-in turn signals. So those ones don't have built-in turn signals, so I don't know. And which look do you like better? Do you like that? Or do you like that? I think I like that look better. This looks good, don't get me wrong, but I still think that looks a little better. So now if you'll excuse me, I need to go get cleaned up. I'm going out with some friends tonight, having a surprise birthday party for one of them. And we're gonna jump back on this in the morning, doing the oil pan on the next episode. By next episode, I mean the one after the reveal video, which is gonna be next. So if you like this video and you're excited to see the next project, hit that like button, consider subscribing, hit that dislike button if your mom is a project. And we'll see you in the next episode of
Erect.
Mommy's back, and somebody's rooting through her bag. What are you doing? You helping her unpack? Huh? You help Mommy unpack? Better go check on her. Mommy's back. She's back from Texas.
Yes.
I was looking everywhere for this little devil right here. I was looking everywhere for you. And here you are. She's just sitting here watching me look for her. Since when do you sit back here in this corner? Huh? You want to say bye-bye? No?